Jervier.
Yes, sir.
In the house again. Brother, how are we doing?
I'm doing great, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, the last time we spoke, you were transitioning. You were, like, you just come to this gym, you're working at this gym now.
Yeah.
So there was the transition, there was new training regime, trainer. Talk to us about the transition, and of course, you fought twice since.
Yeah, I fought twice since. The transition's been good.
Yeah?
You know, I feel like this coach works more with the style that I want to do, more with patience and stuff like that. But before, they had me being rugged and always energy, levels in terms of putting in a lot of work. So a lot of punching, they want to see more work, more coming forward.
Yeah.
But now it's putting the intelligence into it, where I'm looking, I can see now, got my hands in the right places, taking my time, picking the shots, stepping in and out, my footwork, I have to say,
Hey, okay.
yeah, and it's going to get better.
So, do you look back, and sometimes it's not good to look back in retrospect to what you were doing, to what you are doing, and think, damn, if I had this back then, imagine where I could be in my career? Or would you say to yourself, you know what, it's a blessing, because I learned a lot in that time, and now I've got this style I've got now to capitalise?
In a way, the only time I look back is when I look at that after a certain amount of fights, I stepped into the big fights. I had 5 big fights in a row, and I feel like I've learned so much from those that I'm ready, and people better watch out. I've learned more than fighting a journeyman, so it's a different level. I feel I'm on a different level mentally as well.
So, when you took those 5 big fights, I know you took them at the time, are you resentful? Are you upset? Because you could say, well, I got pushed into 5 fights. I didn't have to take these. I could have been guided, I could have been managed better.
No, I'm actually not, but I've kind of, like, you're talking so long that I've actually forgotten the question that you asked.
Usually a way to find if you're listening. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
But no, it's just looking back, and the fights you've had, and the big fights you've been in, has given you great experience.
Yeah.
But do you ever think to yourself, I can be managed better? I could have not had to take those big fights.
I could have, but I felt that I could beat them, and at least one of them, I know that I smashed him up. But for some reason, I don't know what the referee was looking at. You know, everybody in the arena could see that I actually won this fight. But I don't want to be talking about all of that. That's just all a long thing.
Of course.
It's happened, it's done. You can't change it. If I can't change it, I don't look at that. And the only thing I look at is what I've actually been through as a person. And that gives me the drive. It gives me that drive. Wow, I went through all of this. So what I see as I'm in boxing, there's nothing in here that can hurt me, because everything I've been through, it's just like worse than boxing.
Okay.
I've been through more in my life than boxing. So I say, like, what can that guy on the other side do to me? It is interesting. I've seen it as, I've been through a lot, man.
So now, transition, the first fight back. Talk to us about this new Aussie Jervier.
I could see everything coming. It was just like, the mind was in perfect shape. I think this guy only caught me 3 times in the whole fight. But the fight wasn't that long. It was like 3 rounds, I think it was. I think I stopped him in the 3rd. And that was it. Every time he tried to hit me, my feet was too quick.
Do you remember the guy's name?
One of them was Bilic, from Croatia, so
okay.
Can't remember I can't remember his name, man.
Okay,
I remember the big fights I had. I remember their names.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when it came to this guy, I didn't remember. It was just me just getting back into it after all the circumstances that was going on in my life, I took a bit of time out.
Yeah.
I was still training, but I took a bit of time out. I didn't really think about fights and stuff like that because I was going through a little bit at the time.
Are you okay now?
Yeah, it's good.
That's what I like to see. The
Everything's
big
good.
smile on the face, I love that.
Yeah.
So, you've come through that, you've had your first fight back. You're in the dressing room, you're by yourself. You just won the fight. What's going through Ossie's mind?
It was just that fight. So it's been like, it's got to be the next one. I know some people will be out there, you know, having parties and stuff like that, think that they won, but it's just a start. It isn't. I haven't finished it. We're still learning, still growing, and yeah, it's a time for people to watch out.
Okay, next fight. You've had your first fight, you've had your win, come back to the gym, you've seen the stuff your trainer's been working on. Does that give you a renewed sense of being? Because you've won a fight now, you knew your new trainer, you come back to the gym, you've got all these new ideas and you've seen them work. What happens now in the second fight?
In the second fight, it was more about me. I wanted to know that I could, because I've changed my whole training. I wanted to know that I can go all the way. I did drop the guy, and I was just like, damn, I wanted to go the whole fight, but he ended up getting up, and I just outboxed him, kept moving, slipped a few shots, but him trying to catch me again, my feet got quicker than the last fight, so my feet were just more better. So it's just more of a frustrating people now. When it coming time to hit me, I'm gone because my feet's quick now, and my hands are in the right places, and I'm throwing the shots right.
What makes you feel?
Makes me feel like I can't wait until the next one.
So when is the next one for you?
I was told October the 13th.
It's a bit of a wait.
It's a bit of a way, but it's how it is, isn't it? So what it is, I'm getting top sparring anyway.
Yeah.
Sparring with good guys.
Can you talk about the guys you're sparring, or do you like to keep that behind closed doors?
I just keep behind closed doors, you know, like sparring, like, yeah, I just keep that behind closed doors.
Okay, fine, fair enough. So between now and October, what keeps you motivated? What keeps you ticking over? What keeps you in shape, on point, and improving? What's the motivation now? How is it motivating you?
Well, now I've got a date. That's motivation, a lot of motivation.
Yeah.
So that gets me up. Even though I have been training, even though I haven't had a date,
Right.
that's why I'm still in shape, still on weight. You know what I mean? And yeah, I just wanted to keep everything in the mind and make everything come naturally.
Right.
Instead of thinking, just want it to come naturally, have fun, and just forget about everything that's happened, but learn from that.
What's the biggest lesson you've learned from then to now?
The biggest lesson I've learned from then to now is standing. The way I'm standing is come back to the way that I want to fight with patience. So I won't even say that, you know what I mean? I'll leave that out of it, you know. But it's come down to the patience. I'm watching more boxing as well, and every time I come to spar, it's a different spar. I don't spar the same every time now. I'm always trying different things.
Okay. If you were going to advise a young person, as they always say, the mentor says, "Don't do what I did."
Yeah.
What would you do? What would you say? The young man comes to you and says, "Ossie, I need some advice. I'm going to turn pro." What would you do? What would you suggest in terms of training, management, promoting?
Well, even in this part when it comes to with training, it's minor, I could, but on camera with certain things, I won't talk about that because a lot of things really does my head in.
Yeah.
But this is what I want to do.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when it comes to training, I'll just be like, picking a trainer is like picking your woman, isn't it?
Okay.
You're going to be with them a lot. So then they make sure it's the right person that you can take the way they talk, the way they are. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that, isn't it? You have to
pick the right.
You're picking a woman, you pick the right trainer as well, because apart from your woman, that's where you're going to be all the time, isn't it?
So, did you, when you originally picked your trainer, were you like picking did you have that mindset, or was that something that's come with time?
It's something that's come with time, because I don't want to say that either.
So you could say you've had a bad girlfriend and you've moved on. No comment.
No comment.
So how's the new girlfriend? No comment.
Yeah. I'm happy, man. Yeah.
She got you happy. She's happy.
Yeah. I'm happy. I'm happy right here.
Yeah.
And the train before, he taught me a lot as well.
Yes.
And it's given me. It started from my last trainer to moving to now.
Yeah.
And I left him. There wasn't. The reason was, well, that's just my personal business. He knows why we split ways.
Yeah.
You know, and that's going into my private business.
Yeah.
So me and him, we split ways because of that. So
yeah.
he wasn't a problem. It was my personal life that was a problem.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I wouldn't go into that.
Yeah.
I haven't had much trainers anyway.
Right.
You know, like going through the amateurs, I could see that. I wouldn't even go to that either, man.
Okay, so let's talk a bit of boxing.
Yeah.
As last time we spoke, we talked about Chisora, we talked about why Chisora fought Taken.
Yeah.
You saw the fight?
That was a good fight, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. That was a great finish as well. So, that was a shot. Oh my gosh, that was a shot.
Yeah.
And he just came, boom, and finished it off.
But that right hand, I've said to so many people, and I'll say it again, that right hand's been coming since 2012. He tried that right hand against David Hay. But David Hay checked him with a left hook, and that started everything.
Yeah.
But he threw it against Malik Scott, he threw it against Kevin Johnson. But this was the perfect shot at the perfect time. But before that punch, it was like a father and son having a dispute. And the father was teaching the son, listen, you need to learn some manners. And the son was being disobedient. And the father was saying, okay, I land two. The son was going, I'll land two of you. The father was saying, no, I'll show you how to throw four. Boom, 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 boom. And the son would say, okay, I'm going to throw three. Bang, bang, bang. And I'll give you 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He said, okay, so you think you're strong? I'm strong. I'll push you up against the ropes, they're going to bully you. And that basically what Taken was doing to Chisora, pushing him against the ropes, landing more punches than Chisora, out hustling him.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way round there he came out, boom. Why did that? Why do you think that happened?
Chisora's got this heart and he doesn't give up. You have to he's a tranquilizer for him because he won't stop unless you finish him off. And Taken hadn't finished it. Chisora's always coming forward. This guy, he's got this mindset and this heart that I don't know what happened where he's actually from. You know what I'm saying? But whatever he's been through, he probably put it in all his punches, man. Because he just won't stop coming. Yeah. And I think that they're both kind of similar fighters. They're both strong, they both come forward, they both want to fight. You know, they box for a bit, but then it's just, I'm losing patience right now. See what I'm saying?
Have you had the pleasure of sparring with Derek Chisora?
No, I haven't. No.
Oh, okay. Dillian White, Joseph Parker.
Yeah.
What did you think?
I thought Dylan White did okay, but for some reason I thought that Joseph Parker he didn't want to move his head.
He never moves his head.
He kept his hands down and he was getting hit with jabs and nothing. He was doing this thing and he turned his head and get hit with a jab. And it was like every jab was hitting him and I was just like...
He's got no defence, he never had defence.
I was like, what is this guy's problem? He just kept getting hit with a jab. He never slipped, not one.
No.
He just kept getting hit with a jab. I was thinking like, does he care anymore? Do you know what I mean? He just kept getting hit with that jab.
He was getting airwall punches against Tackle. I said, I was doing live commentary, I said if he does the same stuff he did against Tackle, Dillian White will knock him out. If not knock him out, if that left hook is coming, he's going to drop him.
Yeah.
We saw it.
And he dropped him. But I was watching the fight and I was thinking, leave your damn head, man. It's not like I didn't care who won. I just want to see good boxing. It's just like with anything. The World Cup, football, whatever. I just want to see a good game. These days, I'm just like, I just don't care. It's just, I just want to see a good fight, a good game. Whatever I'm watching has to be good. And
So the result now. Chisora stopped Tackle. Dillian White dropped Parker. Anthony Joshua couldn't stop or drop either of these guys. Why is that?
I think Joshua's probably just trying something new because he boxed more this time when he came out against Takan. I think with Takan in his last fight as well.
He fought Parker last fight.
Yeah, because I think he's probably just working on boxing, not getting involved too much. Because he did look sharper, he looked stronger, he was pumping his jab out, he was using his height. Do you know what I mean? So I just think that he was just doing something different. Because compared to all the other fights, he was out of range most of the time. It was like those last two fights, these people couldn't really hit him. So it's not always about knocking them out, as you see with Mayweather. You know, Pacquiao knocked out Hatton. Mayweather went so long with him, and everybody goes, see, Pacquiao can beat Mayweather. But then Mayweather just schooled him for a whole 12 rounds. With just boxing, the IQ was just so great. So in the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's not because this boxer knocked out this one did that, this one can beat that one. It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work like that, but you'd be surprised how many commentators will say, he knocked out this person, he knocked out that person, so surely he'll knock out this person.
That's just their ignorance.
Unfortunately. Let's talk a bit. Joshua fights Povetkin next.
Yeah.
What sort of threat does Povetkin provide?
From watching the other fight that Povetkin had, he boxed at
David Price.
From that, I just think it's a left hook, and if he does rock Joshua, he will finish him. That's what I've seen. Because Povetkin, I ain't gonna lie, I only saw him box the other day. Never heard of him. But I saw him box every day, he boxed Price. And he made Price pay when he rocked him. Gave him a left hook, saw he was hurt, and he actually ran. And smacked him with the right hand.
Olympic gold medalist, only lost once in about 38 fights.
And who was that against?
Klitschko, when Klitschko was prime Klitschko.
When Klitschko was prime Klitschko, and how was that? Points? Okay. But we have to see. We will have to see with this one.
Okay. Dillian White fighting for a world championship. Is he ready?
With how he boxed Parker, I will tell you the truth, I wouldn't think so, but I don't know who this other guy is he's talking about. It was
Manuel Shah.
I've never seen this guy.
Manuel Shah fought Breedis. He got knocked out by Breedis. He got knocked out by, I think he got knocked out by Povetkin. It was WBC light, WBC, I think WBC silver champion or something like that. Like he's the man that beat the man.
Yeah.
So he's considered the man because he beat Klitschko for all the belts, or most of the belts.
But I heard that they were in negotiations for Tyson Fury and
Deontay Wilder. I hear rumours it might happen in November, December.
This year? Okay.
What happens?
It's up to him.
That's up to him. What happens in your opinion? Do you think he's come back too quickly? In terms of fighting?
I thought he would have had more fights than that before. I thought that would have come next year.
Yeah.
So I thought he had at least another 2-3 fights before that. But it's up to him. He knows how he feels and how his mind works. So it's up to him. It's not really a problem of mine. It's just entertainment for me.
But how do you feel he'll do against Deontay Wilder? 2018 version of Tyson Fury.
Well, I didn't even see his comeback.
Okay.
I was busy. It wasn't any interest to me.
Right, okay.
You know, so I didn't see that, but I assume that they gave him someone that he will be.
Somebody 5'11", I think 5'9" or 5'11".
And he was a cruiserweight?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's 40 years old. And he went about 5 rounds, and then I thought 4 or 5 rounds to Fury, and then he quit in his school.
So you tell me, how was the fight?
It was much of a non-event, really.
So do you actually think that Tyson Fury is ready to box Deontay Wilder this year?
I would like to see him fight next year. I would like to see him get 4 or 5 fights, you know, against guys taller, but this guy's 5'11". I mean, you know, he's going to fight Pianetta next.
Okay.
Pianetta, former European, 2-time European champion. I think either Klitschko stopped 2 points. Klitschko, his last fight, or fight before he got knocked out by Kevin Johnson. And that was after Anthony Joshua beaten him, so I believe so. Got knocked out by Kevin Johnson, so I don't know how that prepares you to fight pound for pound the biggest puncher in world boxing. I mean, Fury's got the skill set, but Deontay Wilder's got that one right hand, and I think Deontay Wilder's got some skills because he went and knocked out Luis Ortiz, who's a very skilled Cuban and can punch. So I don't know.
And the muscle memory isn't really there.
No.
If he was boxing in the last 2 years,
yes.
well, he hasn't been doing nothing in the last 2 years. He's just come back, and the muscle memory, the brain, you know, everything's got memory in the body. So you have to be active.
He's got a new trainer as well. He hasn't got the same trainer in his corner. He's got a trainer called Ben Davison now.
Yeah, he's got to be more active. But in the end, that's a problem of his own, isn't it?
Yeah.
If he wants to get in there and do that, it's up to him.
So how do you think he does against Deontay Wilder?
Well, I didn't actually see his performance against this other guy. Yeah, I didn't really see that performance, but I see it as something brutal, and Deontay Wilder winning. I just see it as you're put to sleep.
Because Fury was, he came in shape, he was still overweight and slower, much slower. He was nothing like the guy that fought against Klitschko. There was glimpses of it, but it wasn't the same guy that fought against Klitschko.
And you know, losing weight takes a bit of energy, and he has to lose a lot of weight. It's not like one or 2 stones. How much got to lose? 8?
10 stone.
He's lost 8 stones for the last fight, hasn't he?
Yep.
And then what's he going to do? He's going to have to lose more weight to get in with Deontay Wilder. He's got to come in shape.
If he doesn't,
it's just going to be the same thing as I said. Even if he comes in shape, I think he'll get knocked out. And Wilder don't play. I don't know him, but I can see he don't play. I saw him, who did he hurt?
Still
No, he hurt one guy.
Lakovic, who was on the floor.
No, it was this guy, the baldhead.
Spilker.
Not Spilker. It was a black guy, it was Washington.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He didn't even hurt him that much when he hit him.
Yeah.
Well, Deontay Wilder just saw blood, and he just beat him up, and he wasn't even hurt that much. I'm telling you, what Klitschko did to Anthony Joshua,
Yeah.
and dropped him.
Yeah.
Deontay Wilder would never give him that time. Deontay Wilder would finish him. Deontay Wilder's just ruthless, he just doesn't care. He'll go in there and he'll bust your ass. And that's just it.
That's true. True words.
That's it. That's just the bottom line, isn't it? If Deontay Wilder hurts you and smells a little bit of blood, he's coming to finish it. He's going to finish it.
How do you think Tyson Fury has to go about his job? He's going to go to America to fight Deontay Wilder. How does he go about his job fighting Deontay Wilder, do you think? Do you think the footwork and the stuff he did against Klitschko, do you think that would work against Wilder?
No. I think Wilder's smarter and quicker. Because, as I saw it was, Klitschko has been picking his opponents, for one. For two, Klitschko was taller than all his opponents. So Klitschko used to dictate the pace. He used to just stand up there and just throw 1-2s and stuff like that. But then he come up against someone like Tyson Fury, who's taller than him, right? Now he's got to make movements now. He's not used to that. Yeah, he had to make adjustments for Tyson Fury. And that was the problem. His muscle memory, it's all about the memory. So it didn't matter what he did in training and all that. He's always been fighting smaller guys and he's always dictated the pace. So it's always 1-2, 1-2, these guys are smaller than him, he just step backs. But now, he can't go jab for jab with Tyson Fury. If Tyson Fury's at the right distance, he's going to tag him before he gets tagged. That's why jab is a brilliant part of the game.
And so how does the Wilder matchup work now? We've got guys who are, I think Wilder's 6'7", Fury 6'9". 2 inches between.
Wilder knows how to jab. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, he smells blood, he's going to finish it. Because I've seen Tyson Fury get dropped by Cunningham. That's a former cruiserweight. He ain't supposed to have that much power to drop him. But he did. And furthermore, the John McDermott fight, the first one, I thought it was a blatant robbery. I thought it was a blatant robbery. He beat him the second time, okay, yeah. But the first fight, I thought it was a blatant robbery.
Interesting.
Did you see the John McDermott?
I saw the first one, and I thought McDermott had nicked him.
I thought that McDermott won it. I thought it was a robbery.
I thought that worked him. I thought McDermott outworked him.
Well, at the end of the day,
for the rematch, the rematch was close as well until Fury dropped him.
I saw Fury beat him up early though.
No, the fight was going on for a while the second night, and then I think Fury caught him with the uppercut on the inside. I think one of them said 6 or 8 rounds. It was going on a while. It weren't in, Fury didn't walk over in the rematch because McDermott brought it again.
Okay, I thought that fight finished early.
No, because the first one went to points, yeah.
Yeah, the first one went to points.
And the second fight went about 6 or 8 rounds.
Okay.
McDermott brought it, yeah, and then McDermott got dropped. I remember the fight. I remember watching the fight. I remember McDermott bringing it on Fury, bring it to Fury again. I remember Fury dropping him in that 7th and the 8th round. I think Fury at that time was wearing yellow trunks, if I remember. Yellow.
Are you sure about that, yeah?
Yeah!
I swear down, John McDermott got stopped early.
No! He didn't stop. No, I don't think so. No, he didn't. He got stopped early by Matt Skelton or somebody else. He didn't get stopped early by Fury. He went 6 or 8 rounds. I remember the rematch because Fury came in much lighter. Lost a lot of weight for the rematch.
Okay. He didn't come stupid the next time.
Yeah, he came correct the second time.
Yeah.
That was a tough fight. It was a tough fight for him until he dropped it.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll box rocket afterwards and I'll show you.
Yeah. We have to look at that because I swear down it was like no more than 4 rounds.
I remember.
I was like, I swear down it was no more than 4 rounds.
No, it went longer, about 6 or 8 rounds. I remember it well.
Okay, because I remember the first one. I was actually there.
Yeah.
And who was his promoter at the time?
Mick Henderson.
Yeah, I heard him. He got into the ring.
Yeah.
And I heard him from where I was sitting. And he got in the ring and he was like, what the fuck? Like, what just happened here? How did Tyson Fury win this? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I heard it from where I was. He's swearing up the place.
Wow. Okay, let's talk about America. Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, Terence Crawford. Mikey Garcia saying he wants to move up to welterweight and fight Errol the Truth Spence. What do you think?
That would be tough, that Garcia guy. He's good. He's unbeaten as well.
Yeah.
He's a good fighter, man. And Errol Spence, I saw a little bit of faults in when he boxed Brook.
Yes.
Because I thought Brook had the early rounds.
Yeah.
Until later on he did come back into it, you know, so I couldn't call that.
Yeah.
I couldn't call that, but I know Garcia will bring it.
Yeah.
Because he would walk through, he would try to walk through a lot of his shots anyway.
Yeah.
And he'll put a lot of pressure on Spence.
That'd be a good fight.
That'll be a good fight, yes.
Porter Garcia. Yes.
They're going to clash. Their styles are going to clash.
Yeah.
Because they're both just going to come.
Yep.
Because Porter,
he don't take a step backwards.
he doesn't take a step back.
Right.
It's just like he puts a lot of work in on his fitness because he knows what kind of fight he wants to fight.
Yeah.
So when he's sparring, he must be sparring like that, doing pads like that, doing his running like that, doing everything to have that fast pace and do it for a whole 12 rounds.
Yeah.
Because he really does come and he brings it.
Yeah. So, who else is going to fight soon? Golovkin, Canelo 2.
Golovkin, Canelo 2. Golovkin, I think that he's a bit rugged. So he'll come forward, but from what I've seen with him, at times I see that yes, he's got the power punch and he knows what he's doing and that, but then it depends on his opponent, because now I'm looking at it, there's a lot of times where he is open and Canelo, he learned a lot from that Mayweather fight. I'm telling you, he learned so much from that Mayweather fight when he's got slick movement now. Mayweather taught him by beating him up.
Best way to learn.
Yeah, he learned from that beating from Mayweather, and he must have watched it over and over again because he's moving different. His head movement, everything. A lot of these things didn't happen before because I've seen a lot of people, they just come to the centre and think that it's about tit for tat. Just like I said, Parker just kept eating jabs, but wasn't doing anything for him by eating them because White was enjoying just jabbing. He just jabbed all day and beat him. I just didn't know what was going on. With Parker, I'm thinking, he must have got paid good again at his restaurant.
A lot of people feel that way.
You know, because he's going back to New Zealand now. He's just going to just chill out on the beach.
Well, he said he's set for life. When he took Dillian White, he said, I'm set for life. When a man tells a man that he's set for life, that's the beginning of the end, really. And he's a boxer. And he's set for
He ain't
life.
thinking about boxing no more then, man. He ain't thinking about boxing no more. How old is he? 26 as well?
Yeah.
26 and set for life.
Yeah.
He's not thinking about boxing no more then. That's probably what happened in the White fight. It's probably like every time he beat him a jab, I'm set for life. I'm set for life.
Ossie, thank you so much. How do people reach out to you, brother?
Reach out to me. I'm on Facebook as Ossie Jervier, Instagram Ossie Jervier. You can catch me www.aussiethemore.com. That's my website. And I'll be boxing on October the 13th at York Hall. Rematch with Danny Cousins.
How do you think that's going to go?
It's only going to go one way, man. I've got this.
I'm looking forward to it.
I've got this.
Take
Trust
it,
me.
Jeff.
Trust me, I got this. I got this.